All right. Welcome, everyone, to Creative Accountability. And we're going to tell you how to push through writer's block after a hard month. And for anybody rewatching this podcast, well, I mean, that's what it kind of feels like sometimes. This live stream, rewatch, you can check out the chapters below to avoid our weird ADHD moments.
Or enjoy them.
Or enjoy them, if that's why you're here.
That's why you're here, honestly, right?
Two people trying to stay on topic when they have ADHD.
Hey, we do really well because our topics are off topic.
It's fair.
10 out of 10.
Oh, I also love like the whole like when you texted and were like, I forgot about the writing prompt again. And I immediately responded with, there was a writing prompt.
Because I completely forgot about it until I was looking through the doc and I was like, oh, right, that's a thing.
I literally did not think about it.
I don't. As soon as the live stream was done, I think I forgot it existed.
I think that tends to be the case for the majority of my life. Once our live stream is over, I'm like, meh.
Be like, what did we talk about?
Well, what are even my goals? Oh, well. Well, okay. That's going to be an interesting thing to talk about when we get there.
Mine will be too.
Yeah. Well, and that's why I wanted to call it what I did, because I feel like both you and I were experiencing like writer's block in a very different, for very different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And we both handled it in very different ways.
Is funny.
You can just see like little hints of the creative room around me. Teasers of what it's going to look like when I finally share it.
I didn't even think to look when our next live stream would be. Let me check some things.
Oh, yeah, because that's all on you, friend.
There is one good Saturday
in December, which is hilarious because I have to take like half of December off.
That is so funny. I'm going to laugh if it doesn't go in. Well, okay, so the thing is, hold on. Pointing stick. The thing is, I usually have Saturdays off. So technically, in the grand scheme of things, any Saturday should work. But just on the side of caution, we avoid the big openings, which in December, there's quite a few, actually.
Yeah, the Christmas blockbuster season.
Which, honestly, the only thing I'm excited about for the Christmas one is Anaconda.
I mean, technically, Wicked for Good is Christmas blockbuster. Technically.
Yeah. It's just going to hold over. It's going to hold over. That's what the first one did.
Oh, yeah.
So unless it's like garbage, which I don't think it will be.
Anything I've seen from the people who saw it early, they're all saying it's amazing. Matter of fact, one that I follow, the Oz vlog that I've followed her for a very long time. She said that it's better than the first one.
Ooh.
And she says that it's, even though like the trailers, I feel like the trailers have spoiled a lot. Even if you don't know that they spoiled a lot, like even if you don't pinpoint, I know there's one thing you spoiled yourself on by accident.
Two things, because our stupid merchandise spoiled the other one. So I'm like, I hate everything.
What? Oh, you're gonna have to text me that one. Yes. I don't know what the other thing was spoiled for you. I know the sound on TikTok spoiled something for you.
Yeah, which it just confirmed what I suspected. I already knew, so it's like, oh, okay. It's the one thing I already kind of knew, so it's fine, whatever.
Yeah.
But no, our stupid popcorn tins spoiled the other thing, and I was like, oh, cool, great, awesome.
I'm curious.
I wish I took a picture that I could just show you the picture, but I'm like trying to avoid that popcorn tin.
Is it similar to the? Let me just ask: is it similar to the other spoiler?
Yes.
Okay, I think I know what it is then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was like, oh, dang it.
Yeah. A certain
Yeah, certain something.
A certain something, character-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm like,
How did a tin spoil that?
Okay, you know how
Well,
they
to
have
be fair, a certain actor from the show or from the movie spoiled it after the last trailer dropped
of course
on that person's Instagram.
Luckily, I don't follow celebrity Instagrams except for Catherine Hahn. So it's fine.
People were so mad when that person posted a certain picture.
Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? But yeah, no. So you know how the like fancy like promotion popcorn tins, they have like little designs and stuff. This one had all the characters on it, but not the characters from the first half. It's the characters second half
from For Good.
From
Act 2. Got it. And okay, I'm starting to see what. I kind of want to Google it. Do you think it's on Google?
Yeah, I could literally tell you what to Google, and it would probably tell you.
Tell me.
Well, I'm not gonna.
Oh, right.
I will text it to you because we like our privacy.
Yeah.
Be safe on the internet, kids.
Yeah. Internet safety is crucial.
That should probably provide it. I would be surprised if it didn't. I can't remember the specific name because each one has a different name. I will say the Emerald City one is cool, but I wish it was transparent green, not solid green. It doesn't look as good. Transparent green would be really cool. It's the orangish one, I think. I don't remember if it's a hexagon or not. I think it's just a regular
orange one.
I think it's like orange.
I'm seeing like green and pink, obviously.
Yeah, those are like the special ones. And then there's the one that's like a little bit more basic, like your typical, hey, we have a popcorn tin. It's got a design on it.
Oh, that's one I bet.
Does it have like all the characters around it?
Yeah.
Yep. It's that one.
Interesting.
I was like, oh, cool. Awesome.
Got it. Got you. So it was like, anyway, I'm not going to.
They were like, hey, you want to see the new Wicked popcorn tins when we got them? I'm like, yeah, I want to see them. And then they turned it around. I was like, no, I don't want to see them.
I don't want to see that. I don't want
to see that. No.
Well, to be fair, you don't know how that particular situation happened. You don't know when it's going to happen.
Don't know how. I don't know when. So at least I don't know that. So I am trying. I'm going to like have to avoid TikTok and Instagram and everything until I see the double feature on Thursday.
You know, I can't wait. I'm going to see it on Monday. I'm so excited.
I get to work that on Monday. I'm not excited. And we're doing another early access on Wednesday. And I'm like, I'm just going to die. Because it's in our big auditorium. So
are you doing the one on Monday? The Amazon Prime member one?
We got it in our two largest houses and they both sold out. And then they were like, hey, add another show after that show. And I'm like, you just want us to die.
That's what happened with me and my mom. We have to go to the 9:30 showing because everything else was, I mean, they weren't sold out, but we wouldn't have been able to sit next to each other.
Yeah. So that's what they did.
That's weird. I want to sit next to my mother when I go see this movie with my mother. Like,
oh, I don't want to sit by a stranger.
Yeah. So we're going to the 9:30 showing.
Fun. I'm just going to be working and then I'm off and then I'm going to be working. I might on Tuesday watch the new Predator movie just because it looks interesting. I do want to see the new Now You See Me, but I also haven't seen the second one. So I don't know if I'll watch it or not.
Gotcha.
It's fine. Movies. I have started buying Blu-rays and it makes me so happy.
Only just now started buying Blu-rays?
Well, I started buying them again because I got rid of all my streaming services except for BritBox.
My box?
Yes, your box. I have your box.
Okay.
Is this your box?
It's literally our TV is streaming services. We don't have cable anymore.
That is so funny.
It was at the time cheaper. to do it that way.
It was. Now it's not. And somebody was like, oh, well, with this one, you get like 2 or 3. And I'm like, I just want the one. If I wanted all of them, I would buy all of them. Like, why do they have to be bundled? Why can you only buy it bundled for some of them? I'm like,
I mean, at least I was able to get rid of Disney Plus.
I got rid of that, yeah.
Well, because now it's tied to my Hulu.
I just got rid of both of them. I was like, I need to save money. Boop, 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 boop.
Again, it's literally our cable. That and Philo are literally our cable.
It's so funny. Because I'm like, you know what? I have most of the stuff that I want, except for K-pop Demon Hunters, because it's not released on Blu-ray yet, and they need to. And if they would, I would buy the special edition if they would just do it. Of course, they're not gonna, because then people are watching it on Netflix. So they're gonna be like, no. And I'm like, yes, please.
I am tempted to get rid of Netflix whenever Love is Blind is not around, you know?
Yeah, I will say
a lot of Netflix anymore.
Yeah. I will probably get it again in December when the new Glass Onion movie comes out. Unless it comes to theaters. Then I probably won't.
So. Well, yeah, December is also a time that I pretty much always need Netflix because a lot of my Christmas movies, you know, for my terrible rom-com Christmas movie advent calendar that I make for myself every year, most of those movies come from Netflix.
I love that advent calendar. It's so great.
I know. I'm trying to decide how I want to do it this year. Like, I mean, I know how I'm going to do it, but like, because I want to do Vlogmas like I kind of do every year with the advent calendar, but I don't know if I want to do it long form or short form.
I should do dumb shark movies. That would be fun.
That would be funny.
It would be so
very
funny.
you.
100%.
Did you see that message I sent you on TikTok? I'm like, why do I keep getting you coded ads?
Because I sent you stuff and then you're like, hee hee ha ha. So now your FYP is like, hello?
But literally, did you see the most recent one that I sent you, which was like the magnetic blocks?
Oh, did you send me that one? I like naturally scrolled through it.
I was like, that it all looks like Minecraft stuff.
Oh yeah, that's so funny. Fun fact about that. There's like a magnetic just like sheet with little blocks on it, and I have that on my fridge.
Nice.
It's great. I love it. I'll watch the other one later. It's fine. Yeah, no, I didn't get a chance because I worked another like almost 12-hour shift yesterday.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. Mostly because of the fact that, you know, you're salaried. I guess it doesn't really matter because you never got paid overtime anyway.
I hate it so much, that loophole. Just because it's an entertainment industry. Me.
That's so weird.
Bonk them on the head.
Should be illegal, in my opinion, but whatever.
I wish, but no, they save money, so they're not gonna. It's fine. No, it's it's just a series of unfortunate events, really. Because I was trying to use PTO before the end of the year, before the holidays. So I was off.
Hence the reason I have to take half of December off.
Yeah. So I did Monday and Wednesday because it's like really slow. I'm there for the weekend, and then I'm there for Thursday for all the other stuff. Thursday, I had a migraine, so I couldn't come in. And then yesterday, the GM didn't come in because she's got strep. So I was doing my Thursday stuff, my Friday stuff, and doing the whole building all in one day. So naturally, it was not going to be a 9-hour shift. So
yeah,
it was only a 9-hour shift because my Thursday shift is going to be short because I'm watching the double feature.
What time does the double feature start for you? Like what time?
11 a.m.
11 a.m. And what it all together is like 5.5 hours or something like that with the like half-hour intermission or something.
It starts at like 11 a.m. There's a 15-minute intermission.
15, so like a normal theater intermission. Got it.
There's no trailers when the second movie starts, I don't think. I'm pretty sure. And then it ends at like 4:38, give or take.
That's wild.
I'm like, I'm gonna be dead, but it's fine. It's gonna be worth it.
I'm hoping your head obeys.
I will cry if not. I will cry.
I think the day before I go see, I think tomorrow. Oh my God, tomorrow. It's that soon. Tomorrow I'm going to watch Wicked Part 1 again.
We're playing it. It didn't do so well sales
I'm
wise.
not coming all the way to Texas just to see Wicked Part 1.
Why not? You came all the way here for the solar eclipse.
Yeah, the once in a lifetime event, clearly.
I mean, Wicked could be a once in a lifetime event.
I own it on Blu-ray and digital, and it's streaming on Peacock.
It's
I
fine.
think I can handle it.
No, I don't think you can handle it. It's not movie theater quality.
This is true. Not surround sound, not a massive screen.
Do you have a massive screen and surround sound in that house?
I do not. I have a 40-inch, and the sound comes out of the TV.
Ooh, my soul hurts.
I do think it would be fun to get like a couple sound bars and do some surround sound.
What I want to do, and I'm going to have to figure out what to do now because the speaker setup I have for my computer, amazing. Love it. It's THX certified, so it's fun. Naturally, the first thing I did was pull up the
thing that makes everybody deaf in the movie theater. Got it.
The first thing that I pulled up was the THX sound thing on YouTube. I'm like, hee 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 hee. It was garbage, but it was hilarious. It was my favorite thing. So I wanted to buy that for my TV, but they don't make this model anymore. So now I got to figure out what I want to do.
Got it.
So,
oh man,
it's fun.
Nobody's joining us today.
You know what? They're not cool.
Oh,
only the cool kids join.
It's fine. Eventually, we'll actually get into our update.
Maybe they're rewatching. Hello, everybody who's rewatching.
Hello, everybody who's rewatching
and didn't skip the section. If you didn't skip it, say you're a star.
Yeah,
because you're a star.
Oh my goodness.
Is that a drill?
No.
It sounded like a drill.
I think my dad's using packing tape. My parents used to own a candle company, and we used to hand do packing stuff, and they still have the packing tape gun thing instead of
like the little
they still have those from the 90s, and so we use those. I know. And it's so funny at work, we would pack some things up when we started working from home. We'd pack stuff up for employees to go home with, and I would just sit in that room and just start because I'm so fascinated, because I've been doing it since I was a wee little child.
Mm-hmm.
I would just be whoop, whoop, whoop. And at one point, at the time, my manager came up to me. He's like, "You are really fast at that." I'm like, grew up in literally a candle factory where I had to do this. Hello, welcome.
Oh, I wasn't on the right tab. This is fine. I was on the private chat tab. I was like, who are you saying hello to?
Hello. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to this live stream where I'm not showing what's behind me yet because I'm making a whole vlog about it. So it's going to be a reveal.
Sparkle.
But also, I like this cover a lot.
I like that cover. It's such a good cover.
I love that cover so much.
It's very good.
My dog finally gave up on Grandma and Grandpa coming in here.
He's like,
oh, fun fact, my dad did come in here at one point.
That's funny.
Add
it to the
it's fine. While we're kind of sharing the main level of this house, this is just the way it's. Hopefully, by the next live stream, we'll be fully flipped.
Hopefully.
And they can be downstairs instead of being right here.
Huh. Does that date work for you?
Oh, this will be better. Hold on.
No, you got it. Yeah, there you go.
Boop. Bye.
Bye.
I'll take my microphone with me though.
Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, y'all can see the cover. Yeah, my dud
Bring
back.
up Jessica. There we go.
I'm so excited. I have my zoom in functionality again. I can done. Easily amused.
All right, come back down. I mean, I am rising from the depths.
That's scary. Why is work bugging?
Hell. I'm rising from the depths of hell. Not just a standing desk. And I was gonna be on my walking pad, but then I decided to sit on my foot while I was filming. So when you see my long form video that's going to go out on Thursday, just know by the end of filming that my foot was completely asleep. Because I thought it was okay to sit on my foot for 20 solid minutes.
Yeah, no, that's why you will see me shift around. It's because I'm actually sitting on my foot, and then I'm like, oh, I should probably get off my foot. And I'm like, oh, I want back on my foot. No, I get off. No,
yeah. But yeah, I just kind of sat there for 20 minutes while I was filming.
I forgot I had my little idle game open.
Okay, should we go ahead and do the introductions?
Why would we do that?
21. We're going to start with it. 2130.
I'm a person.
Hello, everyone.
This is a person.
Okay, here we go. For real. We're going to do the introductions now. Introductions. I'm trying to keep tabs of this, of these chapters while we're streaming, so I don't have to go back through and watch the live stream.
Good luck with that. You're going to forget like two
I'm going to have to rewatch this live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there goes my phone.
Goodbye, phone.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome officially, because, you know, this is what we do for 20 minutes. We talk and do nothing but ADHD related things because we shiny. Hello, everyone. My name is Britt, and that over there, that is Van Gogh. Anyway, he is one of our mascots. Our other mascot is with me, and he'll come out later. Who is he gonna hate this week, you think?
He always hates on me.
He has hated on me a couple times.
He has, so it's definitely my turn.
Maybe. Okay. Anyway, hi everyone. My name is Britt. I'm a contemporary romance author. I also am going to write young adult sci-fi under a different name and possibly dark romance under a different name. Right now, all I have out is
I didn't grab my copy. There you go.
Water. In front of you. Who had its 2-year birthday, its second birthday this month, which is wild to me. But yeah, this is my debut novel, Deepwater. It's about these 4 individuals. It's got 2 love stories in one, and then clearly Price Check on Love wants it's
like no
moment.
Look at me.
Price Check on Love is like, I was supposed to be released in like literally 3 days.
It's fine.
But yes, Price Check on Love, which is my background right now. Price Check on Love is coming out now in December, hopefully. Because if not, if I have to delay it again, Amazon is going to yell at me. I won't be able to put anything up for pre-order for a full year.
I will cry. Because I definitely totally will read it day up.
Make it worth it and go pre-order Price Check on Love. Links down there. To buy Deepwater and to do Price Check on Love. But yeah, I write contemporary romance. I write specifically body neutral contemporary romance because I want to always put in either a mid or plus size woman as my lead, because there just aren't enough out there. And when they are out there, it's always about how she's struggling with her body and how she might want to change, or how she's actively trying to change her body. And we could just also let people exist in their bodies as they are. I mean, if you want to alter your body, that is totally your choice. But why is it a default for large-bodied women? Plus, I was sick of the narrative that large-bodied women could only ever end up with large-bodied men. Not that there's anything wrong with ending up with large-bodied men. I will absolutely write to plus-size people having, falling in love at some point. But the narrative is that large-bodied men can end up with thin women, but not the other way around. And so I want to change that narrative by always putting my mid or plus-size women with very attractive, fit men, because that narrative needs to change. But again, I will absolutely write to plus size people falling in love at some point. But right now I'm focused on the narrative shift than I am on the other, like the more socially acceptable love story for plus size women, if that makes sense. Anyway, that's me. And apparently Kitty wants to be a spider.
But what kind of spider? Because like there are a multitude of different spiders.
Huntsman?
Like, do you want to be like big scary
Goliath spider, tarantula?
Do you want to be a cool little trapdoor spider? Do you want to be a little cute little jumping spider? Like what kind of spider do you want to be? Elaborate.
Think about that while Kay does their introduction.
Hello, my name is Kay. This is a tiny microphone that doesn't exist.
No, your microphone is the thing that Van Gogh is sitting on.
Van Gogh is confiscated my thing. He's just a little guy. I'm gonna accidentally bump him and he's gonna fall and die. It's fine. He's fallen and died before. It's okay. Anyway, hi, I'm Kay. I have not published anything, so you don't get to read it yet. Ha 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 ha. But
with the way things are going, man.
Shush. Hey, listen. So, listen. Just because the 10 Kingdoms and I are not on talking terms right now doesn't mean anything.
Well, like I said, like the title says in the beginning of this live stream, we're going to talk about how we push through our writer's block. Kay handled it in a very specific way.
I handled it in a very me way. But you know what?
He's ignoring the sounds in the background right now because my parents are just making noise even though they know I'm live streaming.
You know what? It's fine. That's what parents be doing. They make noises. Anyway, so yeah, the 10 Kingdoms is a dark fantasy romance interconnected series that I am currently definitely not ignoring. Mm-hmm. No, we're having a good time with it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I've been there. It's
fine. It's just a matter of I gotta do a few things, and a few things is more than an actual few things. It's fine. But eventually it'll get published, and then you get to enjoy it. And then you'll be like, why didn't you publish this sooner?
That's how I'm feeling. Like I'm already like, why isn't this already in my hands? Because like I want to read it. Only because you share stuff. You've shared so much lore with me at this point. I feel like I have read it.
You haven't? I haven't even told you like everything.
No, I know. I'm sure.
Although it's very difficult not to. Because it's like, ooh, tell somebody.
That's the one nice thing about contemporary romance. I can be like, spoiler, they end up together.
Mine is like, oh no, the enemies are lovers. Oh no, the enemies are lovers. Are enemies? Maybe. I don't know. I will say, I did fix one problem that I had in the Bloodlust book, and I'm very happy that I solved that problem.
Good. I'm happy for you.
Because it was a whole consensual thing, and I was like, how am I going to make this work? Because I don't like how it is currently. Exactly. So, but it's all fixed. So we're good. Yeah, that's me.
There we go. So yeah, that's our introductions. So maybe we should just immediately jump in to like what happened last month.
Nothing happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
So a lot happened for me, one of which is the reason why I have a background.
You've gone through some things. It's fine.
If you guys watched my long form video of that I do about my writing updates, specifically a little bit more formal way of talking about my writing updates, I am in the process of moving, and this is my creative room, and I'm doing a whole vlog of like redecorating it. So I don't want to show it yet, even though there's like this weird little halo around my body. because the lighting isn't great at this, for like a background situation. But that's okay because it's not even done yet. But yeah, and then I also suffered a loss late October. The leopard gecko that used to sit behind me in these live streams, he passed away. So, October was a weird month for me. But I also just was not in a headspace to be able to write, like, at all. I was not in a headspace to write. And so that was really hard. Life gets in the way sometimes, whether it be because you're moving or redecorating or unpacking or having, an animal that you've had for 14 and a half years that you've seen deteriorate over the last year of his life pass away. That was hard. And I just was not in a good headspace to write. So I took a total of like 6 days off from writing last month. And not that that's inherently a bad thing. You don't have to write every single day. But my whole goal this year was to write every day, or at the very most take 1 or 2 days off a month from writing. But I took 6, and that's okay because I needed to. But I've been doing a lot better this month.
Yay.
Anyway, so yeah, let's talk about your writer's block situation.
So, okay. Listen.
I'm sat.
So, okay. I think I mentioned this before. I do D&D, right? So,
What?
I know. Shocking. Roll a dice for me. I love these metal dice.
Why do you
I love
keep
these
things from me like that?
Sometimes I like to surprise you. And the only way to surprise you is to keep things from you.
I guess.
And then just boom. But no, so that took up like a little bit of time. We're on a break right now because we all work at the same, well, all but one of us works at the same location. And it's, the holidays, so things are going on. There's a lot of stuff. So we've paused that. So there's no D&D right now. Our last one was, I think, the second to last week in October. So there was that. Work happened. Migraines happened. Then more work happened. And then I'm like, hey, PTO time. That'll give me perfect time to do writing stuff, right? I think I did like a little bit. I'd have to check because the little software that I use kind of tracks like daily thing. So
hey, it's you are drinking caffeine, which is in fact a what? Just saying.
it's an addiction. Don't do it, kids. Drugs aren't cool. They just taste yummy. It's my love. No, it's fine. Anyway, no, see here. This is a drug.
I haven't had one of those in years. Anyway, sorry, keep going.
Every year I get one. I just bought more. Anyway, where was I? So D&D's paused, right?
Yeah.
Which it's actually been helpful to get the creative juices going because like you make characters, you do this, it's collaborative and everything. So it's actually been super helpful, right?
Yeah.
I'm actually making a campaign. So I'm actually being the dungeon master in one of these campaigns. And that's like sparked all this ideas like, oh, I want to do this for my book series. I want to do this for this. I want to try this out, blah, 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 blah. So it's actually been really good.
Yeah.
I don't remember when, what was it, like a week ago or so, where I sent you the big long voice memo and I was like,
Oh, that one time you sent a big voice memo?
I know, the one time.
For the record, if for anybody who doesn't know our group chat, our group chat with like our YouTube friends who do pop in here every once in a while, we have a group chat. And if we're ever at a point where like, I just don't want to type this, we will send each other podcasts. A lot of times I will get into when I'm like driving somewhere a long distance, like to the grocery store, or like when I was getting my new computer, like every time I went to Best Buy, I just put my phone in the like thing and let the Bluetooth like microphone pick it up. And I call it the car podcast.
It's great. And I wish it would do longer than 10 minutes.
I know we have to keep an eye on the time because otherwise it'll cut us off after 10 minutes and we'll just be sitting there talking to nobody.
Yeah, it'll be like, oh wait, it cut off like a minute ago.
And then we have to listen to the end of it so we can pick up where we left off, or just be like, I don't know where I was. I'm just gonna keep going.
My favorite thing is when I see a 10-minute long one and then like a 50-second one, because I know immediately you're gonna start with that was rude.
That just happened to me the other day.
I'm like, oh, I know where this is going.
Anyway, sorry, keep going.
Anyway,
Long voice
so
memo you sent, yes.
yeah, I said, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So I said the voicemail. I was like, yeah, no, I'm trying to figure out bloodlust and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And so as I'm talking, it just, because sometimes yapping helps me think, which is why I send the really long ones and it goes like all over the place. I'm realizing that the timeline needs a lot of work in this series, because now I'm trying to figure out if I want the books to go like or if I want them like staggered sort of thing. So it's like secret starts here, ends here, and then the next one like starts here, blah blah blah. So like I got to figure out how I want it to flow.
Yeah.
And then I got to figure out the other 2 kingdoms, because I've only got 8 of them named.
Well, you're like, I would make 10 kingdoms, but like I don't know 2 of their names yet.
No, what's great is every time I write a new book, I come up with more of the kingdoms and stuff. So we start off with 2 of them. So it's like the heirs of 2 kingdoms.
Yeah.
And then the other one is like actual rulers of the kingdoms. And then in like a scene of bloodlust, I was like, oh, hey, these 2 could also be rulers of their own kingdoms. And then I'm like, oh, and then I should probably do this. So it's been fun. But yeah, so I'm discovering I need to work on the lore and I need to figure so much out. So I got grumpy with it and started a whole new book series.
You did. You started a whole new book series.
In my defense, it was gonna be a duology, okay?
That's exactly what the 10 Kingdoms was starting at too. It was
a solo book
that became a duology. Yes. That became a 13-book series.
Houston, I think we have a problem.
As your creative accountability partner, I wanted to tell you, stop. Focus on the 10 Kingdoms, get that fixed, and write that. But as your friend who just wants to see you enjoying writing, have fun.
Yeah, because the funny part is, okay, so
the sun has decided to join the chat, by the way. The sun has entered today's chat.
God of the sun. Anyway, so it started off with an idea in my head, right? And I came up with these 2 characters. I was like, oh, I really like this idea. The new book series.
No, but don't all books start as an idea in your head?
No. Sometimes they start as an idea that you see. I'm going to have to pause this. The GM is calling me, so I'll be right back.
Okay. So, let's go ahead and 38. Oh, well, that's not how you type. Sorry, I am, for those of you who have not been here and are just joining after I said, I'm keeping track of the chapters so I can actually put chapters in for anybody who wants to rewatch and avoid moments like this. So I have a walking pad that I'm not on right now, and I already broke the remote. So the thing that goes over the batteries, it's already broken. You can hear it. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it broke. Oh, can you hear that? Hello. I don't know how to do this by myself. Anyone want to hear about Price Check on Love? Want to hear that drama? Well, I'm not going to go into it because the drama is not really drama. It involves Yeah, we need a professional lip reader in on this one. Maybe I'll just take over. Boom. There we go. It did look like nom nom nom. Anyway, I don't know. Hopefully they'll just like I can see them still, but you guys can't. Anyway, not that anybody would, but just in case. Yeah, price check on love got delayed. It wasn't what Amazon did. Amazon didn't do anything. I'm not going to go into it because it is the privacy of another person, essentially. Too much, like I'm not going to get too much into detail, but essentially, my editor couldn't finish editing the last proofread on time, for very legitimate reasons, and so, hopefully, I can blame Amazon. Well, I will be blaming Amazon if I can't do a pre-order again for a full like year. Granted, I probably won't release another book for a year, but I would like to. Oh, are you done? Are you ready to come back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Bring me back. Hello, hi. I'm as soon as I answered, I heard the please answer, please answer, please answer. No, it's a fun game of we got a new ticket kiosk and nobody knows how to use it. So they were like, please answer so we know how to do this. Because it wasn't working because they were using the wrong printer paper. So
yeah. Anyway, I was just I shush.
It was funny though, because I just hear them in the background. They're like,
What?
oh, it goes like this. Oh, okay. It was so funny. I know. Our new kiosk is obnoxious and I hate it. But anyway, where was I?
You were talking about how you started a whole new project.
Oh yes, whole new project.
Whole new project.
Whole new project. Buckle up, kiddos. So it's a dark fantasy with a romance. But I don't know if it's going to be like a dark romance because like the vibes that they are giving me isn't exactly dark romance. So I don't know. But anyway, I started off with the idea and I was like, okay, I have this scene in my head. So I'm going to write the scene because you know what? I haven't written in like forever. So I'm just going to take this, try it, and then maybe it'll help. I don't know if it helped or not because now I have a whole new series. Well, but in fairness, okay, so I started the thing, right? And then I hit a point and I'm like, how did these two meet? I know how they met, but like, how did they actually meet? Because the way that it works in this realm is you've got the high mage and the guard, and they're like tied together, right? But it's forbidden for them to fall in love. So it's a forbidden love series or book, whichever one it becomes. So then I started writing the prequel, which is how like the main character becomes the guard, is tied with the high mage, that sort of thing. So that's what I was working on today. And it hit like 6,000 words today. And I started it today. So that's fun.
The other thing too, though, about 10 Kingdoms that I remember you struggling a lot with, I mean, I think this was part of that voice memo, was that you were struggling with like the two, like almost, I mean, they're not they're central for specifically one book, but they seem to be like a very central love story for you specifically. Like, I feel like you gravitate towards those two more than you gravitate towards any of the other like couples in the other books.
Yeah. I mean, I like the other couples, but like these two are like
messy, and you like that.
Yes. Because the one is so messy. I love her so much. And the other one is just like,
which is so funny because I always thought it was gonna be the other one that would be the messier of the two when you first like came up with them, but no.
Actually, it makes sense in context, and I haven't given you all the context.
That's fair.
It makes so much sense how they work because of the context around them. In fairness, of course, the vampire is the messy one. Like,
yeah, I suppose. But I know that you were struggling with that as well, as kind of like, if I don't want to get too much into it because I know how much you want to share, but like I suppose it's the trope, so it's fine. But it's enemies to lovers, but they weren't
These
enemies
two.
long enough or whatever. Wasn't
These
that what you were
two.
talking about?
No, they were okay.
And
So
I've been there. I literally wrote a second chance romance where those two got real hot for each other real fast.
these
And I'm
two
like,
annoy
"Stop."
me. And it's the funny part because they're doing it to get at this other ruler because there's a whole thing, and I don't want to spoil too much, but like,
Yeah.
let's just say main character. They're like, oh, this other ruler, let's cause a little chaos, and that's what happened. But no, it's like 2 chapters in, and these two are just like, I'm like, would you stop it? So I'm like, okay, I need to add more like enemies because this is way too soon.
Yeah.
Like,
well, and that's like I said, I dealt with that with Where the Vinyl Ends, which I shelved for now. But that's what I dealt with that book too, was like my male main character was literally in a relationship and they were both like, should we? And I'm like, no,
bad.
let him break up with her first.
Right? At least I don't have to worry about that. Neither one
They
of them are in
got
a relationship.
they got real into each other. Like they were clearly still very, I mean, it was a second chance romance, but clearly they were still in love with each other. And I'm glad that I had that chemistry, but I'm like, I was fighting them tooth and nail to not.
And I'm just like, why are you two like this? Where's the enemy part? And enemies to, because the way that I want their thing to be is enemies to lovers to enemies. And then you don't know what happens next because that's too spoilery. But yeah, no. So, hey, Ocean.
Whatever you did miss, you can watch on the replay, and there will be chapters this time because guess who's paying attention to the time and gonna add chapters later. I am so on top of things this time.
It's amazing. It's great. But yeah, no. So that's why Bloodlust got put in the back burner because I realized there's too much that needs to be like sorted. I think before I work on theirs, like I do want theirs to be the first one that I fully flesh out because they're so like center point to everything that happens.
Yeah.
So it's like I kind of do want their book to be like the first one that I like get to the second draft point. That way I can start branching out to the other ones. So
right. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah. But I know you've been struggling with that a lot. And like I said, I've been there. I've been there.
It's like these two, I love you, but I'm going to strangle you.
That's I was really happy when I got through Jamming Together, which is the first like true like, well, technically I guess it's technically rival. Well, I guess this is technically the first Rivals to Lovers I ever wrote, but this was a little different. Yeah. This has a different avenue than what I personally like in Rivals or Enemies to Lovers. Because I mean, technically contemporary romance can't really have enemies to lovers in that like truest sense. Yeah, so a lot of people tend to lean towards rivals to lovers, but for all intents and purposes, I'm just going to say enemies to lovers because it's just easier. This is technically enemies to lovers, but it takes a different route than like what I personally like in a rivals to, or an enemies to lovers situation. Jamming Together is exactly what I want out of an enemies to lovers situation. And Kay knows what I'm talking about because I have talked about this numerous times. It is exactly what I want. Like the payoff moment, I will say. The payoff moment is what I want. And I was so happy that when I wrote Jamming Together, that they genuinely hated each other so much that like when it exploded, it was exactly what I wanted it, and this is exactly how I wanted it to happen, versus me being like, they're already falling in love. Like, I hate this. They're not supposed to fall in love yet.
Right. And it's like, at least with mine, they're not falling in love, but it's like, it's too soon for the physical stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like it's too soon. Stop it. Put a pin in it. Stop it. You too.
Just relax.
I get it. It's funny. Like the vampire is having a giggle throughout the whole entire thing. Like she's living for this. She's just like, how can I make it messier? I love her. She's great. She's my favorite.
But yeah.
So that's what happened with Bloodlust. And then we have, in fairness, the way that I've got this new idea in my head, it could just be a big chunky book. So it'll have like a part 1 and then a part 2 because I know exactly how I want.
Oh, so it's Wicked.
No.
You're not going to make people wait a whole year to see the other half?
There's no loathing. Unadulterated
loathing.
No, it's more like
your face.
Clothing.
The sun is really being offensive at this point.
Maybe you should grab the other light. Oh, you got to be up close. It's like your TikToks. Up close moment. Don't worry. I got this. Hello. Welcome to the Up Close podcast. Oh. If you put it under your face, you could tell a scary story.
Yeah. I mean, did that help even a little?
Yes, it did actually. Well, okay. When you lean back, you kind of have to like.
That's fine. I can stay right here. You
have to be like right there. There you go.
That's fine. I can stay right here.
It's like weird shadows, and it's like, ooh, it's scary story time.
I am going to eventually get shades that will go on these windows. Specifically this one for sure.
Half good, half evil. Love it. You're morally gray.
I am.
You're morally gray.
I am morally gray. It's fine.
I think the fun part in this new project is they're evil. I love it.
We love evil.
I love. What's great is it's like they're evil, but then there's more evil people. Like they're eviler.
Yeah.
It's great. Because then it's like, which evil people do you like? It's great. But yeah, no, I have the idea in my head for this new project, and literally it could just be either a duology or just a book 1, book 2, like together, like a part 1, part 2 sort of thing. I don't foresee it becoming its own big, massive, interconnected series, but you can shoot me.
I mean, you didn't expect that for 10 Kingdoms either.
No, but 10 Kingdoms kind of makes sense. With this one, it would not make sense.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Like, this one could be like a standalone, so maybe I should finish it first.
I mean, we'll have as your creative accountability partner, I say pick a project and stick to it, and don't let your brain do the ADHD thing.
But no.
But there is this other shiny project.
Me,
I have been going through the first drafts of the Unwritten Rules series and drafts of Price Check on Love for a year. I have been going through almost a full year.
Mm-hmm.
Because this time last year during the November writing challenge, I was writing my young adult sci-fi, which I finished in January, where then I started The Unwritten Rules of Hooking Up, which is the first book. Was originally supposed to be a standalone.
I love how that happens simultaneously. It's so funny.
It's so weird how that happened for both of us at the exact same time. Like, I love this book, but I really love her best friend, and I want to give her a love story. And then that turned into, oh, now I introduced this entire band, and I want to give them all love stories too. And now it's a 7-book series. And I'm writing book 5 right now, but I've been doing that for so long that I want at this point to start something fresh and brand new. And so, like, the idea that I'm gonna once Price Check on Love is done, and I finally get to actually write something new, I'm so excited. Because like I've been doing research since the summer, as you know, I've been doing research since the summer about winemaking and the vineyard business and viticulture and things like that. I've been doing so much research. Because that's what authors should do instead of other things that authors have been doing and getting caught doing. Oof. Anyway. So yeah, going like I've gone to, I mean, I belong to a club with a vineyard who saw my video and they actually really liked it. I actually went there not this week, last week, went there for a wine tasting. And then another one, like I've literally been doing it. And I'm like sitting there the entire time, like, I want to write this book so bad right now. But I gotta stay focused on the target. I have this to release hopefully in December. Otherwise, Amazon is not going to be happy. And then, which I have learned from this issue, like, don't commit to a release date until you know whether or not your editor can finish editing it. Granted, what happened is totally out of that person's control.
Oh, okay.
You know what happened.
Did
I tell you guys?
me? I don't
I
know.
did.
If you did, I forgot.
Okay. But yeah, I'm not going to share their personal information publicly on the internet. But what happened was completely out of their control. So actually, fun fact about that was something that you were looking at doing at one point. That was your sci-fi that you were writing. They were all going to be like short novellas that were going to be like volumes. Like,
it was going to be like, think Star Trek books.
Yeah.
Kind of. Maybe more like Star Wars books, actually. But like that vibe where it's like kind of episodic. So yes, actually, that was the former, like the space opera horror series.
Yeah.
That has been shelved for a while. Fun fact, I don't think I mentioned this. So there is like a variety of different, so D&D is a tabletop RPG, right? And there is a space one that's not D&D. It's like a spin-off of another one, and it's called Starfinder. It's like space. And I'm thinking of using that if any of like the players and people want to try this like thing, Starfinder, try Starfinder, then I might use the space opera horror series as the backdrop for that campaign.
See, that it all works out in the end.
I thought that was so funny. I was like, oh yeah, no, I could do this. I could totally do this. And if nobody wants to do like the Starfinder stuff, I could still do like, I could still use that world.
Yeah.
So.
The sun is just getting too aggressive at this point.
The sun is a deadly laser.
The puppy has joined the chat as well.
Hello, puppy. Who's a good
friend?
Is he a good boy?
You're a good dog. Good dog. Good dog. My good doggy.
Puppy.
But yeah. Because I remember, wasn't that your mom's idea originally? Like, instead of writing a novel, like try writing novellas or something. Wasn't that your mom's original idea?
No, I think I saw it somewhere. Somebody was like, hey, you should try this if you're struggling to do this. I was like, that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, I thought that was your mom. Okay, so it wasn't your mom.
No.
Got it.
She may have. I don't know. It was longer than 2 weeks ago, so I don't remember.
I think it was longer than 2 years ago.
It's been a while. Oh, yeah, because I haven't worked on it since January.
Yeah. So, I mean, anyway, yeah. So it's
so funny.
I know.
It's so funny.
The sun. Look at this. How close do I have to get to the damn camera?
Hello. Uncomfortably close. You have to be like right
there.
Right here. I'll join you.
The sun is now less aggressive.
Amazing.
I wonder what happened if I stood. Let's do the standing thing. Actually, I pressed the one that is like gonna be for my walking pad. I'm not about to get my walking pad right now.
I thought you were going to.
I was, but then I sat on my foot for too long.
Oops.
It's feeling fine, but like, I don't know. There we go. That's not bad. Okay. I mean, the sun is still
sun is still sunning, so it's fine. There's no avoiding the sun.
No. I wonder if I could find the old blinds that we had up. They might still be in here. I
approve of this message. Shut the curtains. Be a vampire. That's what I did.
That's the problem, is I don't have the curtains anymore.
Very unfortunate.
We took them down when we painted, and I never put them back up because I'm gonna get shades. I'm gonna get blinds, like blackout blinds for in here, so I have more control over the sun.
You think you can control the sun
with blackout blinds? I could.
I love them. I have some. They're amazing.
Yeah.
I just need to put the other ones on the other one, and then it would be very dark in this room, and I would be very happy.
Let me see if I can find them. Actually, I'm gonna give the stream over to Kay for a little bit.
What do you want to talk about? Oh, you didn't remove the... It's fine. We can talk about being a vampire. Hello. Good evening and welcome. Oh, I also dressed up for Halloween. Thank you. I finally dressed up for Halloween this year. I did 2 costumes. I probably would have done more, but I was on PTO the other ones. So I did a vampire, which everybody thought I was Willy Wonka. But it's also because I got the teeth, but the teeth, like the setting thing, was obnoxious to do at work, so I didn't get to do it. So I was very disappointed. So I was Jack the Ripper because it looked like it. But the other one on Halloween day, I was a pirate, and I was very happy with that outfit. It was actually super comfortable. I really liked it. Maybe next year I'll combine the two and be a vampire. That's what I thought about doing, but I had like 2 days worth, so I was able to do 2 different costumes. So that was fun. But yeah, so we love writing. Don't we love writing? We love writing. I'm actually really happy, but I don't know like how, because I think, okay, so I have a software to plan out. Ooh, question. How much is the blue mic? Might get one. Okay, so the Yeti, how much is it? I've had this for like 15 years. I don't know. The blue thing is a... why are words hard? It's a pop filter. There we go. It's a pop filter. But yeah, no, it's a blue Yeti. I would turn it around, but it might break on me, so I won't turn it around. But it's a blue Yeti. And I really like it. Like a lot of people are like, oh, don't get blue Yetis. But like this guy has lasted me forever. Like literally forever. Like I'm taking it to the big like D&D campaigns to record the stuff. So like it's lasted me forever. The cable I think is the first thing that goes, but that's like anything really. So, but yeah, I would say put it in like your save for later and wait for it to go on sale because it goes on sale a lot.
We're still going to keep the light. I temporarily solved the problem. I put a towel there.
You know what? I got a blanket up on mine, so it works.
Anyway.
But yeah, so I'm probably going to utilize LoreForge. So it's the software I use to kind of like organize stuff. And I really like it. I like it better than Obsidian. It's a lot more user-friendly. Obsidian is very overwhelming if you don't watch the tutorials. I like loaded it up, poked around, was like, nope. And then found LoreForge. LoreForge I like because you can actually put your documents, like your story documents, in the software and like tie that to like characters, places, religions, points of interest. There's all sorts of stuff you can like do and whatnot. So right now I've just got the characters in there, and I think like some other thing, like the books, like the book titles and stuff are in there too. So
see, and that's the thing I like about contemporary romance is the only world building I have to do is like characters, and I can just slot them into the real world.
You know, you would think I would go the easy route and be like, contemporary romance, but no, I've always like ventured towards fantasy and sci-fi. Like even years ago when I was just writing for giggles, it was always fantasy or sci-fi. I think only once I tried to do like a regular schmegular romance, and I think that was when I was reading regular schmegular romances. So
I like regular schmegular romances.
You do you.
I like a lot of them.
World building in mine. Yeah, I think I want to utilize that more. The only downside is I write on my laptop because it avoids like all the stuff. Because like I've got 3 monitors. I literally have like a bunch of stuff open right now. I've got a little idle frog cutting grass game open on one of these. It's really cute. It is so cute. And he's just over there. He just chop, chop, chop. I don't know. I like idle games. Sue me. So I've got like a lot of stuff going on, right? LoreForge is on here. My D&D stuff is on here, but I do all my writing on my laptop. So the best way that I've got a solution for is I've started going ye old route, and I've got notebooks.
What?
So I've got, yeah.
You make those?
Yeah. So this is also a 2-for-1 because when I've got a migraine, that's not like can't do anything but dark room, just lay down. I get bored because I can't be on my phone. I can't be on my computer. I can't be on my laptop. So this is like a nice in between because I could use pen and paper. So I've got one for just like random notes and stuff. And then I've got others that I'm going to fill in with like the characters. That way I could just quick reference it when I'm writing. So I'm not having to be at my desktop. So that'll definitely help. And then once I figure out the finer points of the timeline, that should also help. Fun fact, the timeline is on a flow chart. And I've shown it to you.
Yeah.
It's so fun. It's a free website. It's great. I love it.
The only thing I needed for my timeline was making and get, I know this is going to surprise Kay because Kay knows how much I hate this. I used an Excel spreadsheet.
How could you? You said you only use Word.
So, fun fact, I love Excel, like to an unhealthy degree.
Spreadsheet queen.
Don't ask me to make a pivot table though, because I hate making them so much.
They're kind of annoying.
I
will say
a pivot table.
Anytime I learn how to do something on a spreadsheet for work, I'm like, Britt, guess what I can do now? It's so funny.
Yeah, so I literally have the Unwritten Rules series like on a spreadsheet with like the book and then like the book title along the top and then like the months / years, and I'm putting them like in 2025 forward, even though I'm not going to specifically say 2025 because they're not coming out in 2025. But I have them like, I mean, this one is the only one that I actually put an actual year to because this is, I mean, I hate saying that something in my adulthood is a period piece, but it's technically a period piece.
I mean, if it's in a period, it's a piece, right?
This. Oh, get out of here.
Chair betrayal.
Okay.
Chair
It's
betrayal.
still there.
It's fine. It's where the mic is. It's fine.
It's set in 2009 during the recession that started in 2008. Which is really timely considering the fact that we're hurtling towards another one.
Whee!
Anyway, but this is the only one that I actually make specifically like about time. Like I make fun of smartphones. Like some characters have smartphones and other characters like these are never going to catch on. Because I love fourth wall jokes.
They're my favorite. Like I don't think the 10 Kingdoms will have any because it just doesn't work. But I love them. They're great. It's my favorite. I feel like so temporarily the new project is called The Gloom's Realm. There's a reason for it, but I am currently unsure how it fits into the book itself. So it's probably just a placer name at this point. Because I thought it would be funny if the duology books, one of them was Sunset and one was Sunrise. I just thought it was fun. Because I was at Half Price Books and I'm looking at all these like book titles, just kind of getting inspiration and stuff. And I was like, I really like the like one word ones, but I also like the ones that are just like 5 billion letter. I love it.
Yeah, I don't like when book titles have too long
of a name. Fun.
I even like with the Unwritten Rules series, like the Unwritten Rules of Hooking Up, like that's why I call them by their short names of like hooking up, jamming together. That's already too long. Like I'm already like, why did I make that?
I want full blown obnoxious, like the 10 Kingdoms, the crown of bloodlust at the edge of the night. I don't know. That sounds really interesting. Anyway, but yeah, no, the 10 Kingdoms books are like really simplified, and you can tell that they're part of a series because it's like the kingdom of blank, kingdom of blank, kingdom of blank. So, and it ties into like whatever is going on in the book. So, like secrets, there's secrets going on. Vengeance, somebody's getting revenge. Bloodlust, there's a vampire involved, so of course, among other things. So, yeah. I forget what the other one is. Betrayal. That one's the first one. That one's technically the first one. So, But yeah, I gotta figure out the timeline. You know what I want to do?
Fun fact, they're actually pretty much hate each other at first, but it's fine. Well,
Rivals.
she hates him for sure.
The rivals aren't lovers.
Not yet. I mean, they do eventually. Spoiler alert, these two end up together.
What? How could you spoil me, contemporary romance author of your book? How dare you? You know how I feel about spoilers. I can't believe you've done this. Oh.
It's my favorite part about being a romance author is I'm like, spoiler alert.
They get together. Mine's fun.
There's a happily ever after.
Mine's like, will they stay together?
But that's the thing about dark romance, though. Like dark romance, you can play around with that a little bit. Fantasy, you get to play around with that. Sci-fi, you get to play literally every other genre aside from mystery. I think mystery is the only other one that you kind of know the end to an extent. Like they're gonna discover, they're going to uncover the mystery. Because like, what is a romance if they don't end up together?
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
This is like the romance, you know, mystery, you know,
right?
Tragedies, you know.
Well, but you don't know how it's gonna be tragic.
That's true. You just know it's gonna be.
Right.
I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh, so I have a giant cork board at the other place, and what I wanted to do, and what I actually was doing for the space opera book series, was I was writing like points of interest, like timeline interesting things, and pinning it to the board. I want to do that with the 10 Kingdoms. I'm gonna have I think the group chat you're in, that we're in, joked about it, or like the other one, because I've told some coworkers like the vague idea of the book series. And so they're like, oh, so the string going around the like red pens thing. It's like, yes, that's me with the 10 Kingdoms books.
Okay, but technically Titanic is not a romance. Technically, and this is coming, let me put my film historian hat on, my film criticism hat on, my film theory hat on.
Get on your soapbox.
Titanic, the love story is actually only technically the secondary genre. The romance is secondary to the actual historical fiction that Titanic is. It's a tragic historical fiction based on a true story that happens to feature a love story. Don't get me started on Christmas movies. Most of what like, you consider a Christmas movie probably isn't a Christmas movie.
You want to know my favorite Christmas movie that annoys everybody?
If you say Die Hard, I'm going to high five you. Because even though I fully understand it is not a Christmas movie, I love adding it as a Christmas movie. But it's not.
That's what I was going to say, is Die Hard.
It's technically not a Christmas movie.
I know, but in my heart,
Christmas movies are. But
in my heart, it's a Christmas movie.
But it is set at Christmas, and I have in fact watched it at Christmas time.
So see, it qualifies.
I don't know when that started. I'm just gonna put down like random times and just check them later.
Random nonsense part 4. I like how you're trying. You're trying so hard.
I'm trying so hard.
You're trying so hard
with these damn chapters. I'm trying so hard.
I will say this is the like one upside to Twitch, because there's actually a setting on your dashboard where you just click it and it adds a marker. It's so nice.
That is nice. Maybe at some point we'll switch to a different system.
I mean, this works.
I
have a duck hanging out with me all the time. It's great.
I have a duck hanging until I start paying for it. If I start paying for it, then the duck will go away.
My duck. It's fine. I could put like a duck right there. I have a duck on my desk.
You've got a lot.
Actually, I have a lot of ducks.
And the gay duck wanted to come home with me.
It did. I think so. So I tell everybody that story. Well, not everybody. I tell everybody that story. Everybody who's cool enough to know the story.
Yeah. There's that.
Yeah. But no, my favorite thing now is, okay, you know those big like boxes that like printer paper comes in? Like you get like 6 or so printer paper packages and it comes in a box. I saved one of those because those boxes are really nice. So I saved them up at work. And now they are full of ducks.
I'm still cranky that a year and a half after I was out there, you finally found the ducks that I was looking for, the rubber ducks that I wanted to get for my parents. Now my parents own 2 Jeeps. They bought a second Jeep. Granted, the other Jeep is not necessarily for the road. It's literally, it's just got a plow on it so they can plow their property up at Lake Superior because it get lake effect snow. Yes.
I imagine it's bad.
Yeah, that's not something you can shovel.
Ooh, it's chunky.
It's volume.
Oh, the volume. Okay, not the thickness, the volume.
Well, that too. I mean, it is definitely like wet snow, but it is. I'm glad that you didn't go. Wet isn't all snow wet, because I have friends that live in warmer climates that don't understand that there is a difference between wet snow and dusty snow.
Yeah, no, there's a difference.
Big difference.
We get the dusty snow.
Huh?
We get the dusty snow.
But it is very wet snow, but I mean, it doesn't get 5 feet, but it's deep, at least 2 or 3 feet every single year.
That's fun. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that.
I mean, I don't either, because I don't deal with lake effect snow here.
Although I feel like if we had that, eventually they would have to get stuff to. No, they wouldn't. Why would they? No, they wouldn't do that. They'd just be like, tough it out.
What were you gonna say?
They would actually buy the equipment to like deal with it. But I'm so funny.
That's why they got the second Jeep.
No. I mean, like here.
Oh, got it.
Chocolate. What is chocolate snow? Did I just ask a really stupid question?
Slushy snow? I don't know. I've never heard of chocolate snow either.
Is it like chocolate rain?
Don't get that song stuck in my head.
My goal is to get songs stuck in your head. Chocolate rain. Oh, I like how the first result is a webtoon.
I just Googled it myself.
Oh, snow with mud.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, we get that too. We get really gross slushy snow in the springtime.
I like when ours melts and then it freezes. And then it melts and then it freezes. And then it melts and then it freezes. It's my favorite thing. It's so great. It's the best.
I bet you love that. Absolutely.
It's my favorite. It's okay.
Okay. I just noticed you put a question for our friend.
I didn't want to forget it. I'm like, I'm going to forget this.
All right. Should we get back on track with our goals that we had? How did we do on our goals? I will tell you what, writer's block, that's why we called it what we called it, or I called it what we called it, because
I was about to say I did not participate. I just trust
you. Never participate in the naming of things.
You asked me one time. That was the last one
time, and you were like, I don't know.
I was like, I can't think of anything right now. I think I was at work. Don't ask me while I'm at work. I won't come up with anything.
Okay, Kay, I'm going to interview you about your goals. You were supposed to work on the second draft of Bloodlust and do the writing prompt. How did you do?
I did terrible. Yay. Okay, we started on it. I think I did a little bit. Again, I'd have to look because I don't remember. Because the little software I use is fun. It does like a daily goal tracker, and then it tracks like your longest streak. And my longest streak, I think, was like 74 days. That was when I was like writing all the books.
Yeah.
That was fun. Because I've got the daily goal set to 1,667 words.
So
that's great.
50,000 in 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, some days I'm like, hey, 6K done. Other days it's like 500 words. Yeah, I think we manage that.
At this point, I'm just because of how badly October went, I'm just aiming for 1,000 a day at this point.
I want to figure out how I can make it so it tells me how many words per day, but I don't think it actually does because that's just what I want. I just want to see like how many I did each day, not the percentage. Because right now it's at, hey, you did like 400% because you're at 6,000 words today.
Right.
Like, cool, yay. How many words was that actually? But I don't think it does that. But yeah, no, we did like a little bit of work, and then I was like, the enemies have not been enemies for long. They're definitely not lovers, but they're like lovers, but not. So it's like, And then I picked it up and I put it on a shelf because I got mad at it. And then yesterday I started writing something else.
Keep stepping my dog because he's literally sleeping under my feet right now.
Puppy.
But yeah, so did you complete either?
No.
Your goals?
I forgot about the writing prompt. I couldn't even remember what the writing prompt was. I had to read it and I was like, oh, literally,
yeah. As we were getting ready for the stream, they texted me and were like, I forgot to do the writing prompt, or I forgot about the writing prompt or whatever. And I'm like, there was a writing prompt?
Writing prompt?
I know we do writing prompts every month. But yeah, I could barely work on the project I'm trying to work on.
I probably could have, and technically, if I wanted to, the new project could turn into this, but it's not gonna. They're too tied together right now, so I don't think it's actually gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I do know a thing that will happen, and I'm excited for that. It's gonna be so great. I love these two already. They're amazing. All right, Britt. Where are you going? No, come back. I just want to interview you. Come back. I want to interview an author. I published.
That's what's so fun about this standing desk, because I can be like, bye.
Be like, oh, well, there she goes. It's my channel now. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I've changed my name to britthalaas. Don't know why. So, Britt, we know the answer to the writing prompt, but did you start the prelude?
No.
Oh, did you finish selling the lie?
No.
Oh, did you write?
I did. I wrote.
Yay!
I wrote words.
You wrote words. That's all that matters.
I wrote words.
That's all that matters.
No, I'm actually almost done with selling the lie, though. I really had October not been as shitty as it was for me, I probably would have finished it. I am so very, very close. I am like deep into the third act at this point.
Ooh.
And there is going to be an interesting shift to the to like change up the rest of the book a little bit.
Ooh.
And I mean, I don't want to give too much away.
No.
But because I mean, there are certain things that like can be spoilers, even in a romance.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, things are happening. And these, just because I know you're very interested in this particular book, they are so cute.
Aww.
Man.
I love.
And now I'm going to throw a wrench at them.
What? A wrench in my contemporary romance? How could you?
Throw a wrench at them.
Dang it.
And it was revealed to me how it's going to happen. Because one thing I was concerned about with this particular like shift in the story that I'm going to do, that's probably going to happen today when I write, or tomorrow. But the shift that's going to take place, I wasn't sure how like I was going to weave it in seamlessly into the story. It revealed itself over the last couple of days.
I love when that happens because that's how my problem with Bloodlust got solved. I was just like, literally, I was writing the second draft and the character was like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, that solves all my problem. I love you right now.
Yeah. Like I was so thrilled when I realized essentially who the real villain is of the book.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna put it that way. Because there's always still a villain, still an antagonist in a romance. This one in particular is going to piss off a lot of people.
Oh, joy.
I was actually very concerned that I went a little too overboard with it. Like a little too cartoony. Not cartoony villain, but like cartoony in a certain sense. I mean, I guess I've talked a little bit about it on like in videos in my short form, whatnot. Basically, there's a super sexist dude, and he kind of plays off. He's the villain basically, and I was like, I wonder if I made him too much. Like, I wonder if I made him like. And it's so funny because like I literally had nothing but like other like AFAB people read the book before it goes out to the masses, and literally every single one I'm like, nope, we have all met men like that. Literally, my editor is like, because men have the audacity.
It's so true.
This is not me hating on men. There are wonderful men in the world, but also there are terrible men.
Yeah.
And men have the audacity. Because there are some things that he says. And fun fact, are things that were said to me in retail management. Just not all one person. He's a culmination of like he's inspired by a culmination of other people that I knew in retail management. I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to say which company I worked for. I'm not going to say what position they had. I'm not going to say if they're dudes. Well, actually, yeah. Okay, they were all dudes.
I mean, it's kind of...
I suppose it makes sense. But yeah, literal things, like literally this book is covered with stuff that happens to these two that were inspired by actual things that happened to me in retail management or to people that I knew, like people that were in my sphere. Anyway, so yeah, I will likely finish. Well, I will definitely finish by the next live stream, unless something happens and I stop writing. Like, that's how close I am. I'm at nearly 60,000 words.
Ooh.
And so that's usually what I aim for. Sometimes they go a bit longer. Sometimes they're right at 60, but that's what I aim for. So I'm right on track with where I wanted to be with it. But yeah, I know I'm going to expand on it in the second draft because there are already things that I'm like, I kind of want to add more here. I want to add some stuff, but I'm going to worry about that when we get to the second draft. Yeah, I'm almost there. And then on to the prelude. And then the epilogue. And then I'm done with all the first drafts.
Yay!
Of the 7-part series. It has been a whole year almost that I've been working.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
You know, there are some months where we're not going to meet our goals. There are some months, but here's the thing. It's not a failure. It is just a fork in the road. And it's, you know, it's just a little speed bump or whatever you want to call it, however you want to go with it. But yeah, it's just a little speed bump along the way. And this just happened to hit both of us this time.
Universe said, I have 2 hands for a reason. Bop.
Oh, what are you doing? Come here. Do you want a hug?
I have to figure out what I want to do for my next goal. Puppy. No. There are no animals who will grace my period, my place, because there are no animals. I almost had a cat, but I'm not home often enough to warrant a cat.
Well, you could probably have a cat and it's fine.
I know, but there's like, I mean, you know, I'm going for like an extended amount of time. Like the family would be home, but also part of me feels like I should wait until like I've moved out. That way it's not like a, hey, you got used to this place. Now we're going over here.
And that's fair. Moving is very stressful on a cat.
So it's like, I kind of want to get settled in and stuff. So
yeah. But anyway, so let's talk about our next goals.
You know what? I know exactly what my next goal should be.
Next month's goals. Let's talk about it.
I can spell.
I'm not looking at the thing. Okay.
Oh, where'd that letter come from? Hello? Go
Oh.
away. Nope. Go away. Nope. Go. Okay. We're
You
struggling.
are struggling, my friend.
I can write 118 words per minute, but I can't adjust a thing. It's fine.
I mean, mine's basically going to stay the same. I mean,
Mine's gonna be more like the world building aspect because I've kind of neglected it, and I think I need to like
with a high fantasy, like what you're trying to write.
Like I know the basics, and
Yeah.
and I can technically work with the basics, but there are some stuff where I'm like, well, why is this a thing? Because there's another aspect of bloodlust that bothers me, and I got to figure out like how to work around it or work with it. Because essentially, like there are vampires, right? So the vampires I know, shocking. So there's vampires in their own section, and then they also are in the nearby kingdom, but they don't venture out away from there, mostly because the kingdom that they're part. There's a whole like history that happens. I'm not going to bore y'all with it. If you want lore, no.
Just send me in a voice memo later.
Just get like 3 10-minute long voice memos.
Didn't I do that like this week at some point?
At some point, yeah. I think I only got to listen to half of them because I was dying for most of the week. Anyway, so there's a thing that happens in Bloodlust that I have to figure out with because like the whole vampire situation ties into, so the 10 kingdoms is like the 10 kingdoms, right? So it focuses on like the leaders, the rulers and stuff. And then there's the sub-series with the vampire hunters that also was like the reason why this whole series began anyway. So I have to make it make sense.
Yeah.
Right now it doesn't quite make sense. So I have to make it make sense.
It's your ADHD brain just making a story without
what? Yeah. Essentially, yes. It's like, why is this a thing? Why are they not gonna? So it's good because it's gonna cause problems in Bloodlust that I want it to cause, but also how to get from point A to point B to point A to point B. So it's like, that needs to be figured out. So I think the thing so I'll probably, for giggles and writing purposes, I'll work on the fun new project, but I'll also be working on world building. So,
which, yeah, as long as you're doing some work on 10 Kingdoms, because I think that, like I said, as your if I could speak, as your creative accountability partner, I would like to see you focus on one project. Now, if you're not able to write that project and you want to write another project while you're fixing the issues with this other project, I think that that is absolutely acceptable. You know, because I think that you have a lot of like passion for the 10 Kingdoms, but you're so frustrated with it. And in order to finish it, you got to figure out why you're frustrated and fix it.
Which is a good thing because I know I'm frustrated with it.
Right. So at least you'll figure it out.
Yes, we've identified that. So
yeah. So this comment, Kay, just improvise and make it up as you go. You don't really need to build the world before telling the story. You do. With a high fantasy, you do have to world build first.
And like literally there's 10 kingdoms.
Yeah.
So like I have 3 of them figured out because they're like the 3 main ones that I've focused on, right? So the one in Bloodlust as like the center point, it's the center point in the Hunter series. So that's like the one that I've fleshed out the most. But then I've also got 2 kingdoms that are missing completely. Like they're not even present. And it's like, where are they? Who are they? Do they fall in love? Is it a whole air situation falling in love? Do they even have a love story? I don't know. Do the bodyguards fall in love?
Right.
That'd be fun.
With something like contemporary romance, right? Like what I write. Discovery writing is absolutely acceptable. I'm kind of a discovery writer. I'm kind of in between because I do enjoy like planning and outlining, but I also fully understand that my characters tell the story. I'm just the vessel. Like I if I wanted to get real weird about it, I would not be surprised if writers tap into a parallel universe or tap into energy that exists out in the world. Like these people exist to me. They're not just characters that I created. They exist.
Mm-hmm. That would be wild.
Right?
Like, what do you mean the 10 kingdoms exist in the parallel? That's crazy.
Right.
I love
and
it.
So I'm somebody who is just gifted the ability to tell their story in this realm, right? I know that sounds a little too spiritual,
I
a
think it's
little too hippy dippy, but
I think it's fun. Like,
just let me have my weird beliefs. Anyway, so for something like contemporary romance, you don't need to world build because it's in the current realm of things, right? My contemporary romances are set. I mean, Price Check on Love took a little bit because I obviously had to set it in the past. So I had to remind myself they couldn't just get on their phone and scroll through Facebook in 2009. I mean, some people had smartphones, but certainly people who worked in retail didn't. I know. I worked retail. And I didn't get my first smartphone until like 2012. I got an LG Optimus because I wanted to put a picture of Optimus Prime in the background. That was my first smartphone. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. But and then with the Unwritten Rules series, obviously there's some planning that had to go into effect because I needed to figure out how all these people knew each other, how they were all going to start interacting with each other. And as a matter of fact, the one I'm writing right now was actually completely different than what I had originally planned. I think my timeline still has the original storyline, the original arc in there. I mean, the tropes stayed the same, but it was definitely like it's, still fake dating, it's still grumpy sunshine. Like it's still stayed the same tropes, but as I was writing having fans, I introduced a character that I'm like, damn it. It's another best friend that I love. And now I want to write her love story, but I'm not going to add another book. So I was like, you know what? Because this person has already shown themselves to me as being pan, I was like, they can be the love interest in Selling the Lie. Because the Selling the Lie, if you don't know, is sapphic. And so I was like, this works out perfect. She can be the love interest instead. And I just completely negated the character Maya. Sorry, Maya. Goodbye. One day I'll use that storyline though. The actual one that it was going to be, I will eventually write that because I think I still like the concept of it. But anyway, it's perfectly fine to discovery write in contemporary romance, but there are certain things you can't, like mystery, because you have to put little clues throughout the book about the end, right? Same thing with like fantasy or sci-fi. You have to create sometimes whole languages, whole religions, whole belief systems at the very least, right? You can't write that as you go. You could, but then what ends up happening is you run into something of like, okay, but then how does this work? That's one of my biggest problems with the Sakol Chronicles, which is the young adult sci-fi I want to write, is I did not do enough world building about this other planet and how the like hierarchy works in that realm of things, which is why I'm taking a break from it completely to be like, okay, if I'm going to focus on that, I need to actually world build. It's crucial with certain genres.
And my favorite part is not only is it a fantasy, but it's interconnected.
Right. So you get the stress of like what I have with the interconnected series of how are all these people interconnected? How do they interact with each other? Who knows who hates who is friends with who? All of these different elements, right? That you have to think about. Plus you have the 10 kingdoms you have to create. And you have a whole magic system, right?
Mm-hmm.
and possibly a whole belief system of some sort. All these different elements, like you were talking about with Lore Forge earlier, that you can actually do that world building within, because you can create religions, you can create all of these different like
Yep.
things.
And you can tie it in so like you can have the character be like, oh yeah, so they're this race of species, they have this religion, they live in this area. So that's what I love about it, is you can just be like boop 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 boop.
Yeah.
It's great. It's so great.
So world building, I think, is like I said, crucial for certain genres. It's a must do. I wish, because I would love to be the kind. I mean, like I said, for me, when I plan, I obviously plan out the characters and their families and their friends initially, and then I have like a basic idea of how I want the story to go, different like plot points that I want to hit within the story. Usually that I think of first thing in the morning when I wake up at 4:30 in the morning, and I'm laying there in bed going, oh, that would work. But I don't get up and write it down. So then I have to like give myself a voice memo or make notes on my phone or something.
I have so many random notes on my phone because it's the closest thing. Like, I had a notebook with a pen nearby because I've got my little lamp that's right near me.
Yeah.
But it's just so easier to just grab my phone and be like, blah, blah, blah. And then I'll just squint at it later and be like, what was I trying to write?
I came up with a third act breakup idea. I'm not saying for which book, but I came up with a third act breakup idea at one point because they communicated effectively and realized, oh shit, do our lives actually align? Mostly because that's how my last relationship ended, is our future wants and desires and needs did not match. So which he and I are still friends, so like whatever.
Yay. Yeah, I do like to do like discovery writing to kind of get like a vibe of everything. So I do kind of like, the first draft of Bloodlust was literally like 2 different Word documents that happened like before and after a very important point in one of the characters' lives. And it gave me so much like ideas and stuff of like, oh yeah, this could go this way, this can go this way. And like I've done so many like bits and pieces of first drafts to kind of get like the feel of everybody, the vibe of everybody. So it's just sitting down and getting the nitty gritty details.
And quite frankly, it's one of the reasons that I don't want to necessarily, why I like writing contemporary romance, is because for me, those nitty gritty details, I'm like, do I need to know like what this person's belief system was at 10 years old? I don't, but like at the same time, it might be important. So it's good to have those.
It shapes the character in some way,
and their wants and desires and their needs and stuff, and whatever. So yeah, world building is crucial when it comes to certain genres, and unfortunately, fantasy is one of them.
Yep, I keep picking the ones that do it, but that's because I love doing it.
And that's the thing, is I don't. That was my whole point, is I don't like doing it.
I love it so much. That's why I'm having so much fun with my D&D campaigns. I'm not picking like the one-shots and stuff that are pre-made. I'm making my own.
See, and that's the thing, is like, maybe then when I really want to sit down and like focus on the Sakol Chronicles world building, you and I should just get into a call at some point, and I'd be like, can we just work this out together? Because I do not want to do this. I don't want to figure it all out.
Right? Because I like go through like Google and stuff. I'm like, okay, what are some things that I may not be thinking of? Oh, okay, this is this. Yeah, okay, cool.
Right. And and those things are still going to pop up. Like no matter how much you world build, at some point your character is going to do something or say something. You're gonna be like, shit, I got to figure this out.
Right. Because it's like when they do this or when they do that, or like, do they have a day for festivities? Now I'm going to have to figure out like which nation does what. So, and it's like, I've kind of got a vague calendar idea. So I'm just going to be like, hey, you are all using the same calendar. I don't care. Exactly.
Yes. J.R. Tolkien made a whole language.
And it's like, I would love to, but I am not that linguistically like.
I tried in high school to make my own language.
I think what I would end up doing is kind of like doing the basic thing where, okay, here's your alphabet. Okay, this is what your words would look like with the alphabet. So
That's more or less what I did, and then I came up with words. I never came up with like conjugations and stuff like that. But to be fair, my other language that I speak pretty well does not conjugate verbs. Are you 12?
no,
Conjugate verbs as in I talk, you talk, he, she, they talk.
No, I wasn't laughing at the word that you were using. I
Oh.
was laughing at in my head. I'm like, oh, I do need to make a language for the magic system. And there's two different ones. So it's like, are they using the same or are they using two different ones? So it's like, what am I gonna do? So that's what I was laughing at. I was laughing
Got
at
it.
myself.
I thought you were laughing at the word conjugate because of the term
No.
conjugal.
No, it's not even funny.
Anyway, but yeah, the other language I speak doesn't even conjugate verbs. So I never think about conjugation because like when I learned Spanish, I was like, I don't understand what conjugation means. And they're like, well, but you learned Norwegian. I was like, yeah, but I don't know what it means. I don't know what conjugate, but again, I learned Norwegian in a very different way. I wasn't like a classroom setting. I learned Norwegian. It was just life. Like I learned English. It was the same way I learned Norwegian. So but yeah, anyway. Yes, J.R.R. Tolkien was very famous for that. But there were also things apparently that were not well built out in Lord of the Rings, which I find interesting. I don't know, I've never read the full series. What is that face?
So I was gonna show a thing, but I was like, before I show a thing, I should make sure this author isn't like have a. No, I'm not showing this because I kind of am ickied out the fact that I have it now. I'll show it to you later.
Okay.
But so actually, I think I showed you the books. I got them at Half Price Books. It was like a trilogy of like a book series, and then kind of like the visuals of this world sort of thing.
Uh-huh.
So I wanted to use it for inspiration. You were out of focus.
I know.
Why are you out of focus? There you go. You are a blur. So it's gonna be like, yeah, this kind of inspired more. Like, I want to do world building because I would love to have like a book that looks like this as like a, it'd be fun. Tolkien stuff also has like things like that. So, but the problem with Lord of the Rings is it details too much.
Yeah,
and it's like I need to make sure
they're so boring.
I started reading The Hobbit, and I feel like The Hobbit is the better, easier version because it's not chunky and stuff. Where'd my little? Oh, there it is. I'm playing with this little. I don't know what's it called. Twisty tie. I'm playing with it. It's my fidget toy today.
I can't wait to send you your fidget toy about you.
It's gonna be so great. I'm just gonna be like next time I have it with the stream and just be like woo woo and be like, listen to this.
It does make a pretty great noise.
It's so fun.
It's a very satisfying noise.
I love it. As soon as you sent me that, I was like,
they were on a sale for like $5 a piece. I was like, all right, I'll buy two. One for me, one for you.
Ooh, he answered questions about it. Spoiler alert, the author is a guy. So surprise, surprise, there's controversy.
Men have the audacity. Just kidding.
I'm just really grumpy because it sounded so cool.
Huh?
And now I'm like,
you have to show me.
I will have to show you. I'll keep it that way. I can just like screenshot. Because now I'm grumpy about it. I was so excited to. I don't even know if I was going to read it. It was one of those where it's like, I am inspired by this, so I'm buying it. Now I'm going to have to find more inspiration. You know what? There are better authors to be inspired by. Like, what's her name? N.K. Jemisin. Her books are so cool. They are kind of hard to get through because they're so like epic fantasy, but they're so good.
Yeah.
The 100,000 Kingdom, I need to finish that because it was really like good, but then I ran out of I think I rented it through Libby, maybe, and then I ran out of time. I was like, oh, oopsie. But then I got it because Kindle had a little dealio with the whole series, so I was like, amazing. Yeah, you should read her books. Go do that. It's really good.
All right. Should we do the writing prompt that we never actually do?
Sure. Let me acquire the box. See, the only reason why we do this is so I feel better about having bought it. Totally not the only reason why. All right. Ready? Go.
Stop.
Ooh.
That's an interesting spot.
Ooh, it's a sci-fi.
Ooh, I can't wait to not do it.
Hey, now we'll definitely totally do it.
You're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play.
What am I playing?
Whatever that is.
It's a card.
Sci-fi. Go for it.
Is this your card?
What do we have? Yes, it is. What's our prompt?
A pacifist travels through time to prevent a catastrophic war from ever beginning.
Oh. See, this is an example of where you'd want to do some world building if it's a sci-fi. I mean, you could do it as a real world historic event, or you could go sci-fi and build out what is the historic event that this person wants to stop.
I was gonna say another author name, and I'm like, I'm gonna investigate before I speak words.
In real world, there are definitely some events I'd like to change. Recent and not so recent as well.
Oh. He's just
bad
in denial of criticism. Okay, so Harry Turtledove does I keep trying to read this, and it's kind of like a war fantasy space one, so they're kind of hard to read.
Yeah.
But it intrigues me because it's like World War I, but aliens come. And it just intrigues me so much. So I really, really want to read them. So I got the audiobook for the first one, and I just haven't listened to it yet. But I mean, I'm currently reading and listening to like 14 different books. So like, does that surprise anybody? No. Although I think it should be 13 because I don't think I'll ever go back to the weird, what was it? What's the steampunk? It was a steampunk book that I started, but I don't think I'm going to finish that one. It's at the library, so it wouldn't cost me any money, but I don't know if I'll read it, so. War of the Worlds. What's the name of it? Hold on. What is the name of the first book? I have it, but it's in paperback, so it's literally in a box, behind a box, underneath a table, behind something. So.
Well, and plus, War of the Worlds was written actually technically by Orson Welles.
I know, but the name of the Great War Trilogy. So that's why, because it's very similar to.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's really interesting. I think I got to the second or third chapter, and I'm like, I want to see where this goes because I love alternate history. It's one of the things that I wanted to write, but I'm terrible at history, so.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, so you don't necessarily have to world build if you're going to do something actually history. You know, like you want to stop World War II because you're going to stop the other thing that happened that caused World War II, which is, a good thing to want to stop. We should go back in time and stop that if we could.
My thing is the effect where it's like if you time travel and you change you move a rock or something and suddenly everything goes from this to.
They literally made a whole second Back to the Future movie about it.
See, I haven't watched the Back to the Future movies, so I don't know how that happened. I keep intending to, but then I don't, and I don't know why. So it's great. Oh, we've lost. Bye, Britt. So anyway, I think it'd be really cool to have a book of the lore of the 10 Kingdoms. That way everybody could just gobble it up. Yeah. The funny thing is the 10 Kingdoms gives me a never-ending supply of books. Because as I was writing the second draft of Bloodlust, I was like, I could write a book about this topic and it would be really cool. But who would be the main character? obviously a vampire, but like who would be? Would there be a love interest or would there not be a love interest? I don't know. So there might be a prequel for the prequel.
God damn it. Get out. Get out of my live stream. Okay, so shall we move on? Oh, that's not how that worked at all. Nope. Why do I keep doing it?
Tippity tappity. Just
Yeah.
write. Jeez.
Huh.
You're a writer and you can't write?
No.
Goodness. What's your words per minute?
Mystic 8, which I still need to film that video of my Mystic 8 controlling my life.
I think that would be such a great video. It'd be so funny.
It's gonna be really funny because I'm gonna start it in bed being like, should I get out of bed? And then like
definitely no.
See, and that's gonna make it funny.
It'd be like definitely yes, and you'll be like, fine.
I cannot wait to have my Mystic 8 control my life for a day.
Great. I can't wait.
And then when Paralives comes out, instead of doing my sim controls my life for 24 hours, it's going to be my Paralives character or whatever we're going to call them when that comes out. All right, let's start with the question that you asked in the thing here. So it has to be yes or no?
Well, yeah, I know, but I just wrote down the thing. So, okay, should I focus on the 10 kingdoms?
Doesn't look clear yet.
Stupid.
About as clear as the 10 kingdoms does for you.
Should I focus on the new project?
Looks like a yes.
Oh.
Dang it.
Does Kay need to do better world building for the 10 kingdoms?
Everything indicates no.
Oh.
He's a hater today.
So was Ocean correct and they don't need to do any world building?
Most likely a no.
Oh, okay. So you've done enough world building according to Mystic 8.
I don't think I have. I'm missing 2 kingdoms, Britt. Should it be the 8 Kingdoms series?
I don't know the answer.
Oh, you're so helpful.
So helpful.
Should it be the 7 Kingdoms series?
Ask me later.
Do you hate me?
Yes.
I told you. I told you. Peter. Will you read any of my books, Mystic 8?
Definitely yes.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, so he's my favorite hater. He's the hater that like subscribes to you and follows you and does everything and buys your books just to hate.
Right. So you're going to hate read them?
Most likely a no.
Oh. Is it going to be a guilty pleasure for you?
Yes.
I mean.
Oh. Will I actually finish Selling the Lie this month?
I don't know the answer.
So helpful. Ask again.
Will I at least finish Selling the Lie by the next live stream?
Everything indicates yes.
Perfect. Will I have also finished the Prelude?
Ask me later.
Okay, maybe we should just ask when I start the Prelude. Do you want to control my life for a day and for a YouTube video?
Yes.
Are you going to be mean to me on purpose?
No.
That is not believable. I do not believe that.
I don't trust that.
I don't trust that. No.
I don't trust that. No sounds very sarcastic.
That was a very sarcastic no.
Mystic 8, are you going to have fun while you torture Britt?
Everything indicates yes.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
So look forward to that video sometime early next year, I'm sure.
It's going to be great.
Because right now, we're for my long form, I'm just going to focus on either vlogging or my monthly videos while I build out my plan for 2026, which we'll talk about in my year-end video. Will my year-end video have lots of really good information, or will it have a lot of really good information about the future of my YouTube channel?
Definitely no.
You know what? Will I forget a lot of stuff before I actually get to making that video? to talk about it?
The answer is yes.
See, there you go. I agree. It's being savage today. Savage. This thing has chosen violence today.
Ooh. So this is mild spoilers. But Mystic 8, should I do the redo for the one channel?
The answer is yes.
Okay.
See, I am. Oh, okay. Are you going to watch Wicked for good?
Definitely no.
Is it because you don't have eyes?
Everything indicates no.
Oh, do you just not like Wicked because you're an uncultured swine?
Ask me later.
Are you an uncultured swine and therefore you don't like Wicked?
Most likely a no.
Oh, I know. Is it because you're a snob and only watch the Broadway version?
Definitely yes.
Okay.
I knew it.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you're missing out because as a fan of the Broadway show just feels like in like what did Mom call it? We went to go see it. An abridged version. That's what the Broadway show felt like. Now that I've seen the first, the first movie, watching the act 1 of Wicked again, I was like, this just feels like an abridged version of the movie. And Mom's like, it's an abridged version of the movie. And I was like, I mean, not really.
It's so funny. Like
we talked about that during intermission. We were like, it definitely feels like that.
That is so funny.
I mean, they expanded on a lot of stuff.
True.
I'm very excited to figure out what's going to happen in For Good because, like, I mean, I know what happens in For Good technically, but like, how are they going to elaborate?
Right? Like,
I'm excited.
I'm intrigued.
I'm excited.
I must know. Why do I have a little briefcase on my desk?
I don't know.
What's in it?
Is there money in Kay's mini briefcase?
Looks like a yes.
Get that shit open.
It's a little tiny Lego gold coin.
I love how it was telling the truth.
Right? I was like, I think that is what's in there. I don't remember who this belongs to. What minifig does this belong to? I have so many. Help. SOS.
Will Kay like drown in their Legos?
Everything indicates yes.
I mean, I've shown you the current state of the front room, right? Like the other room that I have.
Yeah.
It's literally a foldable, like 4-foot, 5-foot table, right?
Yeah.
Stacks of unopened Lego boxes reaching to the ceiling. Stacks of unopened Lego boxes underneath. Stacks of Lego unopened boxes here and there around. I have a half-finished Lego set over there. A half-finished Lego set in the closet.
And you're still going to probably get that Enterprise.
Listen.
R.I.P. to your wallet. R.I.P.
However, somebody pointed out there's a typo in the little plaque. It says Boldy instead of Boldly. So I'm like, I don't want it now.
Production.
But also, I kind of want it now. To Boldy go, where no man has gone before.
I mean, R.I.P. to your wallet.
I'm so proud of myself. So the giant castle set that's $400 is retiring soon, and I have not bought it yet.
I want the Disney castle so bad.
I ache every time I think about the fact that it's gonna jump in price, knowing it will.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't have room for it, but I really want it. I cry.
And here's the thing. I don't like building Lego.
Yeah, I know, which makes me cry.
And so I'm like, I want to buy a $400 Disney castle in Lego that I'm going to have to go to one of my friends to be like, can you build this for me?
See, I should just come up there. We can hang out, watch like whatever, and then I'll put it together for you.
I mean, I would love that.
Because I love putting together Lego sets. So like,
it's just so pretty.
I just want more fun car models of cars that I actually want. Because I've got my Dodge Challenger that I really love, but I don't like. I did not buy the Corvette because it's not the year model that I like. So,
Yeah, and it's retiring soon. I see that.
right, Ocean, the typo on the plaque will be so valuable and rare. We need it. I just wonder what happened because, like, I'm pretty sure it's one of the Lego ambassadors who posted it because they've got like early access to it and stuff. When does that set come out? I must look. Hold on. Please hold.
Did I buy the Disney Castle even though it's $400?
Doesn't look clear yet.
It's retiring soon. You don't have time to be like, I don't know.
Oh, it's Black Friday.
I'm not. I can't afford that.
What is it? The Disney Castle?
Yeah. It's also retiring soon.
Oh, that one's so cool. You know what? You should just get the mini one. It's so cute.
I did get the mini one for, I think, my niece.
It's so cute.
That's maybe it was my nephew. I don't remember.
There's a coral diorama. These stupid gifts with purchases get me all the time. Okay, I'm safe. We're fine. Okay.
I think I've shifted my standing desk a little too much.
I have so many points on the Lego website. I can discount a purchase for like $100. So that's what I'm going to do for the Enterprise.
Or you could buy me the Disney Castle.
I love you, not that much.
It was worth a shot.
You're very expensive if you want that.
I'm an expensive friend. All right. Any other questions for the Mystic 8? Will I release Price Check on Love in December?
Looks like a yes.
Oos. I have a question. Hey, Mystic 8. Should I plan out the timeline for the 10 Kingdoms with pen and paper?
No.
Thank you. He's like, no. Why are you crazy like that?
No.
I have a spiral notebook that I have nothing being used for. I also bought more packs of the pens that I really like. These are really nice pens, by the way. These are my favorite. I love these. I just dropped a package. It's fine.
So I will not have to delay Price Check on Love again and have Amazon be mad at me, right?
Looks like a no.
That was a very excited no.
Bastard.
Okay, wait. Let's ask it a more effective way of asking it. Will I piss off Amazon by having to delay Price Check on Love again?
The answer is yes.
Sounds about right.
Good night, everybody.
No, it's not even nighttime yet. Give it another hour.
I'm really going to enjoy having this standing desk.
It's so fun. It's just like, when you do it, I should just be like, oh, where is Britt? Oh.
And then I could always do this because I think the sun has stopped being aggressive now. So,
oh, goodbye. Farewell.
I'm flying. I'm
flying. You're so tall. You beat me in height now.
I'm growing. Okay, we don't need to see me.
It's funny.
And I sit again.
We like sitting. This is sitting.
I was enjoying standing, but the sun stopped being aggressive. So figured this would be fine. All right. Any other questions for the Mystic 8?
Ooh. Will you be mad at me for working on the lore?
Ask me later.
How rude.
Do it.
You have to tell me something surprising.
I don't have anything surprising.
Nothing surprising. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
How far in does it go?
That far.
That's it?
That's it. That's
No.
as far as it goes. Really? Because it used to go farther. It's not going further. It's fine.
Rude. Anyway, so yeah, that's it, man.
We're done.
I mean, is there anything else that we're missing? Are we leaving anything out?
I don't think so. Next stream time?
Next stream time, December 13th, 2025 on a Saturday. Works for me. I'll be off. I'll be on vacation from work because I have to take half of December off.
So funny.
And that week. What the heck? Hold on. That was just really weird.
Ooh.
I think I need to just change my Facebook password.
Oh.
No, it's fine, but a weird notification just popped up.
Oh.
But I think I'm gonna.
Kind of want to see if I've got it.
No. It came up on my computer. It wasn't like on my Facebook, but it was from Facebook.
Oh, one of those. Are you sure it was from Facebook?
That's why I'm like, no, I'm just gonna change my password. I mean, I'll worry about that later, but I'm just gonna set it up so after the stream I could just do it.
Smart. Plans for Thanksgiving and Black Friday. I'll be
Black Friday. I am gonna go see a Broadway show.
I'll be working. Have me in your thoughts and prayers.
Thanksgiving, we always spend at my sister's house. My sister is always one that throws Thanksgiving. We throw Christmas. And then on Black Friday, since all of her children will be under the same roof again, we're all going to go to a Broadway show.
Fun.
The Phantom of the Opera.
I'm jealous. I want to see that.
I haven't seen it live in so long.
I would love to go see it live. Yeah, no. I actually will have Thanksgiving off.
Congratulations. That's a feat.
It's because it's really slow at work. So they give the salaried managers holiday days off, and every so often it actually falls on the holiday. For Christmas, we get 2 days paid off. So that's fun. Technically, I'm supposed to have this coming Friday off, I think, for Black Friday, because they started to include Black Friday as one of the days because it's just so absolutely obnoxious. But I need to talk to the GM and see who's taking what, because we have to like coincide our dates and whatnot. So I may or may not be off on next Friday. That's gonna be fun. I feel like no, because that's wicked. So probably not. I'm like itching to do some world building. This is good.
There you
It's
go.
very good.
Enjoy that.
I'm very happy. Like, give me what do the kids say these days? My something is buttery and my lobster is juicy. I don't remember what it is.
What?
Yeah, it's on like TikToks. Somebody actually said it in one of my videos, and I was like, I feel honored to have a Gen whatever alpha. I don't know, Gen Z. I don't know. I can't keep track of who's in the generation or what, but it's the latest thing. It's basically saying, "Oh no, how dare!"
There.
It's like a joke, mock sort of thing. I forget what it is. It's something's too buttery and my lobster's too juicy is what I remember it being.
All I can think of is buttery. But that's a Power Ranger thing.
I can't spell. Oh, I got it mixed up. It's my lobster is too buttery and my steak is too juicy. I know.
Both of those things sound like good problems to have.
That's the joke.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like, oh no, my life is terrible. Sarcasm. It's
Got
so
it.
funny. I think it's so funny. I think it's hilarious.
Okay. There we go.
It's so funny. It does sound weird, but it's funny. It's my favorite thing. It's great.
Well, there you go. But yeah, so yeah. That's all I got planned. And writing, like I want to write that weekend quite a bit. It's a 4-day weekend.
I'm gonna die because Black Friday is gonna kill us. Because we're gonna have Wicked for Good and Zootopia 2. We're gonna die. It was nice knowing you.
Just saying Zootopia fills my body with anger.
I'm curious to see how they're gonna do this one because it's centered around reptiles. So it's interesting.
I don't feel like Zootopia needed a sequel.
It did not. It's one of those movies where it'd be perfectly fine without a sequel. Technically, I would be fine if K-pop Demon Hunters never got a sequel because the first movie was so good. I actually thought they were going to leave it on a cliffhanger because of the way that they like went. And it's like, oh, okay, it's not. Okay, cool. I would love an extended edition because it feels like they're missed a couple of things because they cut out so much. So I would love an extended edition. Forget the second movie. Give me the extended edition that you cut. We all want it. Netflix, give it to us. Sony, Netflix, now, please, 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 please.
Get it.
Please. You can tell that it's popular enough where the girls who are the singing voice actors of the main like trio have been nominated for 5 Grammys. Like, give Netflix, give me.
Ugh. I don't think it's gonna be a repeat necessarily.
I don't even remember what the plot was of Zootopia 1. I just remember there's a twist villain. Oh, I don't want to spoil it in case somebody hasn't seen it.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be necessarily a repeat. I think it'll have a lot of similar attributes because that's what, you know, it was essentially like, I mean, a social commentary on like vilifying groups of people.
Which is technically what the second one seems like. So,
I mean, like I said, there's going to be elements of it, but it's not going to be necessarily the same plot.
It's not going to be beat for beat, I think, but it'll be similar enough. But we'll see.
Yeah.
We will see.
Yeah.
I will probably watch it, but I don't know when. So probably after everybody's back in school.
You know what I want to watch? The Australian version of Ghosts.
I want to watch Wicked for Good.
Yeah, that's coming in a couple days for me. I'm so excited.
I have to wait. Less than a week. Less than a week. It's less than a week.
I remember when it was less than a week for me. I mean, it is less than a week still, but like, you remember when I was like, a week from today,
and I was like, a week in some days. Ah.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I am sick and tired of Pixar being like, oh, this is the final Toy Story. Just kidding. This is the final Toy Story. Just kidding. This is the final Toy Story.
Just stop saying it's the final Toy Story and go all the way to Toy Story 10 like you want to. Jeez.
Right. To be fair, I fully understand why they're doing Toy Story 5. And that is to rectify the problem at the end of Toy Story 4, which people were pissed about. I don't want to spoil it.
I don't even remember what happened at the end.
Woody.
Oh, I remember now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, we got to fix this.
Right. People were pissed about it. And so they're like, fine, we'll fix it by making a new Toy Story.
Makes sense.
Fine, I understand. But they should have ended at Toy Story 3.
They really should have. Like,
Toy Story 3 was the perfect ending for Toy Story.
Because now they have to do Toy Story 6.
Why?
I don't know. It just feels like they will. I give it 5 years and then you'll see the thing.
Oh, I'm not denying that they might. I mean, they'll probably milk that franchise for all they can while Tim Allen and Tom Hanks are still alive. Because
it would be a trilogy.
Fair.
But then, if you're going by that, do Star Wars logic. A trilogy. A trilogy of trilogies.
But to be fair, the second trilogy is not a prequel. That would be an interesting trilogy, though. That would be an interesting addition to the franchise. Is
That would
like,
be so fun.
where did Jessie really come from? Because like you
Right?
get bits of that in Toy Story 2, but like we could really dive into like her life with
Woody's
Emily.
Roundup.
I love the fan theory that Emily is Andy's mom.
That would be so fun.
I love that fan theory.
I love that fan theory too.
But yeah, we don't need a Toy Story 5. We didn't need a Toy Story 4.
No, 4
I
was
really
so
didn't
forgettable.
care about where Bo Peep was. Thank you. I didn't care.
Like, okay, she was there. Cool.
Well, but to be fair, like obviously the runaway star of Toy Story 4 was Forky.
I love Forky so much.
And that's what they did. They gave kids another like Olaf.
Essentially, yeah.
You know, like that nonsensical character. Yeah. That's I think what Toy Story 4 was to be like, kids are wondering what happened to Bo Peep. No, I'm sorry. I never cared.
I actually forgot that
I didn't pay attention to the fact that she wasn't in Toy Story 3. Like
I forgot. I don't even remember what happened in half of them anymore. Like, I'd have to rewatch it.
Yeah, I mean that's
blend in.
Part of my like I stopped doing the Pixar rewatch of everything because well, at the time it just wasn't fitting into my life, but then I just never picked it back up. And I do want to. I think I'm going to start doing it on weekends though. But I think I want to start over and start with Toy Story again. Ooh. And then keep going again, even though I'm like almost done. I stopped right before The Incredibles 2. And I think that was the thing, was like Incredibles 2 is just so long that I was like, I can't watch this at night. Like I can't watch this. I can't.
Yeah.
Like, by the time I can finally sit down and watch it, like it's so late. Like I can't. So I'm like, I need to do these on the weekends. I can't do these every night like I was doing. Like the Disney one when I did the Disney rewatch.
That was fun.
It was really fun, actually. I really enjoyed it. All right. Should we end the live stream?
This is the end.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
Oh, different songs. Okay.
It's okay. It's like one of those mashups.
At the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall when it all together.
All right, let's give a shout out to rewatch people, rewatch crew. If anybody rewatches this, let us know in the comments that you got to this point.
You should ask the Mystic 8 a question and we'll ask it in the next stream.
Yes. If anybody in the rewatch crew specifically has a question for the Mystic 8, let us know and we'll ask it next month. Where hopefully I will have done the vlog for the creative room and I won't have this ridiculous background. I mean, I love my cover, don't get me wrong, but there's a reason I have it, and that's because I don't want to show the creative room yet because it's not finished, and 2, because I'm doing a whole vlog that's going to like reveal it. I mean, you can obviously like anytime I move, you can kind of see like bits and pieces of it, but
yeah, but you can't see like the whole.
You can't see the beautiful.
The beautiful,
the beautifulness,
the amazing.
Yeah. And it's gonna be fun because I'm gonna do like this whole like start to the video that's gonna be like a love letter to this room, because when I really started doing YouTube, like really started doing YouTube, was 2010 when I was making a new video every single day, and I started it in this room.
I love it.
It's like going to be a nice little love story to this room. It's always been my creative room. So anyway. So thank you all for joining us for the last 2.5 hours. And again, rewatch crew, if you have any questions for the Mystic 8, let us know and we'll cover them in the next live stream. Should we end the live stream?
Everything indicates yes.
And with that, bye.
He's like, stop talking.
Bye, everyone. Bye.